Alright, so I am now supposedly live. Don't know if that's true or not,
Welcome to
but
the ASOC
supposedly,
Vehicle Retrieval System.
14 seconds now. Let's see here. Get the lightning.
Vehicle selected.
Go do
Your
some
vehicle has been
fuckery
delivered to the following location.
while I wait.
Whatever your transaction, we
Hangar
wish you a
3, Hangar 3,
beneficial and
Hangar
prosperous
3.
day.
I should turn on the light. I'm gonna lose light here. Get out of the... damn it. I'm an idiot. Oh, meow yourself. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I turn on the light? So people who want to tune into the stream can actually see me. Am I bothering my kitten? I'm so sorry. Oh, they take forever to lower the... Jesus.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
You are clear to launch.
Oh. He's up, and he is away. Okay, we'll do that. Let's quickly check on the
Thank you.
station.
And please visit again.
Here we go. Getting the shields up. Yep. Let's see what mission what are we doing today? Oh, service beacons. Yay! Oh. 42, 42, 42, 42, 42. 42 makes Crusader it is. Going to Crusader. Going to Winnipeg.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Jump.
Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. Wow. I like the little wings. Those little top wings is weird. I don't know why those are there. They look kind of nifty, but it serves absolutely no purpose. Do ba do ba do ba do. Do ba do ba do. Ba ba do ba. Do do ba do. I just realized I don't have any music on the back of the stream because I turn off in-game music. Ah, I've never actually listened to the in-game music. Oh, is it there turned off? Let's see what we got here. 70%? Barely hear it. I hear no in-game music. Ooh, what kind of buttons do we get? What kind of buttons do we get? Oh, wait, exit to 0G. Open exterior. Engines on off. Med pens. Bored. Yibbidi-boo.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, let's see here. Service begins. Service beacon 18, 19. Take the high level one.
All channels, I'm under attack and need help.
Kit, where are you? Ugh, God damn it, I'm not even inside a freaking.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
What is this? Ugh. Holy Christ almighty. Do something, anything.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Set route. Or not. What? My fucking track, motherfucker.
Please, I'm under attack.
Yes, I'm trying, but the game is not playing nice.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Yeah.
Almost there. Almost there.
Target destroyed.
Almost dead.
I thought I was a goner.
Already dead.
Thanks.
Let me rate it? You gonna let me rate it? Nope. Service begins 1877. 1877. Next. Come on. Come on, game. Come on, game.
There! I've got pirates all over me! I need assistance here!
I'm coming to save you.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Target
Down.
destroyed.
Kobe!
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
What was it? 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 It was an Avenger. Pop. Oh yeah, game is coming on the struggle bus. 1842. Why, hello there, dead person. You do not have gun. No, you don't have gun. You suck. Wow, struggle less of a server tonight. No? Anytime now. Nope. I would like to do that one, but I'm kind of in the middle of another one, theoretically. If it ever actually gives me the friggin' mission. No? Holy struggle bus server, come on. The hell, man? How about a second one? You gonna give me a second one, maybe? Something not cool with that one? Like... let me get a drink here. This is getting ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Just this side of redonkulous, even. Hey, Hey, there we go. Happy All Halloween!
Channels, I'm under attack.
Inconceivable!
Please, if you hear this, help me. Channels, I'm under attack.
Oh,
Please,
sure, now
if you
both
hear
of them
this,
come
help
through all at
me.
the same time, isn't it? Yep. Fuck you guys. Yep, I got both of them all at the same time. You jerks. Alright, let's see if we can do this in time here. Where is... Wow, right into the sun. That's awesome.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, supernova today. I suppose it's been a couple of days. The month should be fairly decent by now. Probably still a little tender, but Princess Bride is a good movie.
Quantum drive.
God, somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Yep. Show me what I have to kill. That. Killing that. It's Titan Avenger.
Target
Kobe!
I thought I was a goner.
Yeah, let's get to the second one really quickly here. Accepted. You track. Where am I going?
Please,
It's
I'm
because
under
it's
attack.
still really awkward to speak. That's fair.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
There's my
God,
protectee.
somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Can I? Watch. 10 seconds. Ready? Set. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
Destroyed.
Didn't even need it.
I thought I was a goner.
Really? Why?
Thanks.
That was kind of easy. Of course, it is a low threat. Can't really. Low threat, low threat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Low threat for 9 grand. I'll take that. Now it's gonna do the inconceivable bit where it just doesn't give me the freaking mission forever because we're on a struggle bus of a server. Struggle bus. Struggles. We're struggling. We're struggles. What were we counting? I was counting how long it was gonna take me to kill that thing. From first shot to death. Took about 4 seconds. There we go. Contract accepted. Where am I going? Where am I going? Show me where I'm going.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
Pirates all over him. And if my jump computer would actually give me a jump point. Set route. Quantum beacon. Thank you. You jerk. How's your Voiki? Is she enjoying the special day of black cats everywhere? She was curled up with me on the couch by my chair about an hour ago. Snoozing away. She got about a
You heard my comm, that's
maybe
amazing.
about a 3-hour nap that way.
I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Okay.
And then, ooh, okay, hold on a second. It's gonna take more than 10 seconds. Ready? 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10. I'm already more than 10 seconds. Oh, that blows. Come here, you. You're not gonna live. You know you're not gonna live.
Thanks.
Come on. Stop wiggling. You can't live. It's not possible.
Shields hit.
Ship destroyed.
Target
See?
destroyed.
Told you.
Thought I was a goner. Thanks.
There. Go away. I don't like your kind around here. Very good kitty. Yeah, she was actually curled up, had a nice snooze, and we came into the computer room and I got my thing. She's chilled out here on top of my keyboard in her normal spot. Yes, in her normal spots. She hates me because I have the light on. I lived once. Overrated. Really is inconceivably overrated. I mean, who wants to live? I mean, like, it's. Ooh, moderate threat. Let's go do a moderate threat. Yeah, let's go do a moderate. Ooh, that. See, that accepted easily. That accepted quick. Why can't they all do that? Hey, where am I going?
Anybody out there?
Where am I going?
I've got pirates all over me.
Up.
I need assistance here.
It's calculating. I may not be able to see it, but it's calculating. That's all that matters. Realistically, everything in life is overrated. I mean, breathing? Breathing is just an addiction. Withdrawal is deadly, but it's just an addiction. Hey.
Thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you
Ship
cover
is
me while I fix it?
Completely offline. Ooh, 3 ships. Look at this. This is going to be fun. Talon. God damn game. Can I, stop that.
Almost there.
Stop
Almost
wiggling.
there.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
Close the distance. Close the distance. Okay, you're just not gonna do that, eh? Fine. You know what? You're not gonna do that. Oh, now you're letting me close distance, eh? What the hell, game? Just figure your thing out. Die.
Target destroyed. Shields hit.
Come on, close in. Stop. Why are you... Oh, fucking desync. Come on.
Shit.
Target destroyed.
There. You get to die. Now you get to die. Get back here. Fucking desync. Jesus.
Target destroyed.
I was a goner. Thanks.
Okay. That's just uncool. Completely uncalled for. Are these threats always NPCs, or are they sometimes people? No, the combat assistance is always NPCs. And this server is struggling right now. We've got major desync. I saw something that was, if you do something for 8 hours a day, it's an addiction unless it's work. I think I have a sleeping addiction then. Right? I mean, if you do something 8 hours a day. No, that's complete and utter horseshit. I know people who will eat for more than 8 hours a day. I know a guy who does eat more than 8 hours a day. Addiction is a very different thing. Last one of these combat assistances. Where am I going?
Thanos, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
I'm a coming. I'm a coming.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Okay.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
You. Come here, you. Before you have a chance to move, let me come and kill you.
Target destroyed.
I thought I was a goner.
Hop goes the weasel.
Thanks.
Look, it's the remnants of a Mustang. And a pilot. I'm gonna splatter him on my windshield. Whoop. Hey, is that all we're doing today? Is that all we got? Delivery, racing, salvage, fatty. And I'm not feeling the bounties right now. I don't have the ship for a delivery mission. No, let's do delivery missions. I haven't done delivery missions in a long time. Let's go do some deliveries. Back to our corp. Any trick or treating? No, I live in an apartment, so I don't get trick or treaters. There's 3 doors between me and the outside world, and I live on a military base. No trick or treaters.
Quantum drive is now on.
At least I don't think there's trick or treaters. I could be wrong. I don't think there is. I've yet to have trick or treaters in here, and I've been in this building for, oh Lord, now 4 years? When did I get here? I got here August of 2019, I want to say. Yeah, so 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, 4 years. Yeah, just over 4 years in this house. Don't have young privates going to... No, young privates are not that young. They're older than that, thankfully. Shitheads. My youngest is... Oh, good, what is he now? 20 or 21? My youngest private. But no, there's a lot of families, but because the private military quarters, there's a lot of families, and that's part of the reason why you do that. But at the same time, you go to the queues, like their little standalone houses that the military puts up for us, as opposed to come to an apartment block on base. You go door to door instead of going to an apartment block, at least as far as I'm aware. Not that I've ever really I'm imagining anything, newbie trick or treater. That's the kicker. Flag officers, they're not living in the queues. They are not living in military housing. They would not stay anywhere near military housing. That's just never a thing they're going to do. Hell, most officers, never mind flag officers, most officers are not living in military housing. Because they make too much. When you make that amount of money, it doesn't make any kind of sense to live in military housing. That would just be goofy talk. What's the difference between an officer and a flag officer? Like, flag officers are general. When they drive around, they have little flags on the front of their cars. I'm an officer. Yeah. Flag officers. Unfortunately, the Canadian Forces is rather top-heavy. Because we have to integrate well into the American system, because we rely quite heavily on a lot of Americans for some of our... Not for our defense, but for tracking purposes. Like, they're the ones who own the radars that we use to track, kind of thing. It's kind of a weird thing. Our people have to be of sufficient rank to fit into the American system. Unfortunately, that usually means you need a general officer of, like a flag officer of X level. The problem there is that every office, for every general, there's supposed to be something like 5,000 people, and when the Canadian Forces is a grand total of what? I don't even think we're 60,000 anymore. We're supposed to be closer to 70, but that's only 100 and that'd be what, 140 officers, something like that, 140 flag officers, theoretically. The reality is we are extremely top heavy because we have to fit in, and then, yeah. Many different types of officers. Yeah, there's many different types of all ranks, though. I mean, like, does Canada have 5-star generals? No, we only go up to 4. Yeah. But there is only one for Leaf, because we're Canadian and therefore Maple Leaf, for Leaf General. There's only one of those. He's CDS Chief of Command Staff? CDS. Chief of Defense Staff. Yeah. Wow, I actually had to think about that for a second there. I've been yelled at one before. That was fun. But I was also a young private, and there was nothing I could do. He really wasn't even yelling at me. He was just like, "What the hell, man?" I'm like, "Hey, it's their fault. Not mine. I'm just standing here." So, but yeah, like in the NCM ranks, you have senior and juniors. Obviously, I'm a senior NCM. In the officer world, you have like the Maple Leaf. Yep, for Leaf General. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. In the officer ranks, you have officers, so everything from a lieutenant through to a colonel, and then you have 4 ranks of general flag officers on top of that. Plus, even within them, like if you go down to NCMs, a chief, which is the highest rank an NCM can achieve, everything up to your initial, even then, it depends on who you are, from private through to master warrant officer, you're basically acting in your trade. So, like, I'm a mover. I would act in my trade. I'd have some direct contact, either doing or orchestrating people, as it were, in my own trade. As soon as you come chief, you basically have an entire other career. There's everything that was in, and then there's the next set of careers, where, how do you explain that? You stop in trade, but you now start in military. So now you can be like chief of the base, chief of a unit, chief of the Canadian Forces, chief of the Air Force, chief of the Army, chief of the Navy. Although they don't have chiefs, they have petty officers. But like, there's multiple different formats of chief within that. Granted, right? And then it's the same thing as generals, because there's 4 levels of generals. Same kind of idea. It's like multiple levels of chief. You're only still just a chief, but there's multiple levels within the chief. Lieutenant generals, I don't understand all the mixing and matching. Okay, well, yeah, it's all, honestly, it's all bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a name. And how you put them together doesn't really make sense, because I think major general, like, sometimes major generals are actually below lieutenant generals. Like there's some really weird mixing and matching. But the simple fact of the matter is there's always a name for the next rank up, and how they name them is sometimes weird, sometimes not so weird, but it is what it is. I forget that winter was. That winter was? The winter was what? The winter was cold? Haha. Really like to see. Oh, okay. Now I have a kitten in my way. I'm gonna crash into a building. Can you lie down, please? Thank you. I know, the light is on. You can't get comfortable because the light is on. Dad, I want to sleep. Well, Dick Winters, band of brother guy. No idea. I watched that show through only once. Yeah, where am I landing?
Please proceed to assigned landing.
Right there.
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
It's a good show. No, it was a good show. I just, once I watched it once, I didn't need to watch it again. Open the doors. Open the door. Why is my nose always itchy on stream? If it's not on stream, it's not itchy. But as soon as I go on stream, it must look like I'm on coke or something like that. He's always scratching his nose. It's kind of weird, man.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Pacific, yeah. Pacific was actually really good too. And I know they're doing another one, but this time it's got more to do with the Air Force. I don't know if it's out yet though.
Engines offline.
Actually, if you really want a really cool show to watch, you can find it on YouTube. Jeremy Clarkson does, I forget exactly what the title of the show was. Jeremy Clarkson, Top Gun, Jeremy Clarkson, did a he did 2 documentaries on the Victoria Cross. And if you know anything about the Victoria Cross, you'll want to watch that, because the Victoria Cross
Vehicle retrieval system.
is the highest award for gallantry worldwide, period, point blank in the story. It started as a British thing. It's been given to Canadians. The problem with the Victoria Cross is the bar is always getting set just a little bit higher every time it's given out. It gets a little harder to win. And I hate to use the term win. Earn, but even that doesn't seem right. To the point where, like, everybody sits there, oh, the Congressional Medal of Honor. Congressional Medal of Honor is cool, don't get me wrong. But the VC, the Victoria Cross, got it beat hands down. It's not even a question. Like, there's, oh, dude. The things you have to do to even be considered for one now. Like, there was a fairly big push in Canada not too long ago.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit
To...
your
No, I need food and water. There was a pretty big push in Canada not too long ago to get a private from here recognized with the Canadian Victoria Cross, and it got turned down. This is more than Medal of Honor. I thought they were equal. Officially, they are equal, but in anybody who actually knows what they're talking about, they will never consider them equal. But yeah, there was a Canadian. The FOB, so the Forward Operating Base, got attacked by Taliban in Afghanistan. His observation post got hit initially by a rocket-propelled grenade. So, he got fucked up by a rocket-propelled grenade right off the hop. His both eardrums completely blown out, broke I don't know how many bones and cracked a bunch more. Soon as he came to, because it knocked him out, obviously, he came to, he then saw what was going on and proceeded to try and use his machine gun to fight back. The problem is, God, you guys are still here? The problem is that his machine gun, having just taken an RPG, no longer worked. The only other weapon he had was M78, M71 law rockets. So he's picking up rocket-propelled rockets and firing them up just after they themselves got hit by an RPG. So any bend in that tube and he's fucked. That's a whole other ball of wacky. And started launching these things back at the Taliban. All told, they counted at least 21 dead to the rockets. He successfully pushed back the attack. And that, saving the FOB, that was not enough to win the VC. Wasn't there American the one, the French version of World War One, however that works? Oh yeah, yeah. If you're connected with anybody, like, I know a couple of Canadians who wear American medals, and they knighted them. I know it's complete and utter. It's government call. I don't know why, but yeah, they outright said no. He alone, he got blown up, starting using weapons that had just been blown up to repel an attack after being blown up. And they denied it. It is what it is. There's not, yeah. It made me mad, but that's the political decisions of the day, right? But that's the line of, like, that's also goes to just show you just how hard it is to get a VC. Like, officially, yes, they are the same level, but so Americans can technically win the Victoria Cross. If you are, like, we have, if you are connected to Canada, theoretically, yes, you would be able to. Or to the Brits, or I know the Aussies have their own version as well. yes, if you are like attached, posted as it were, like we have pilots who fly with us, we have loadmasters who fly with us. They are part of the Canadian Forces. They are on loan as it were. It's cross training and whatnot. And if you are faced with that kind of scenario, theoretically, yes, you could. I don't think it's ever actually happened, but theoretically, yes.
You are clear to launch.
Core system operational.
Come on.
Origin jump ports at your service.
Nope.
Core system operate.
Ozzy should have an emu cross. Hey man, don't be knocking the emus. Can you get your wings from more than one Air Force? Officially, I don't think so,
Thank you.
no.
And please visit again.
I don't know how that works, but I wouldn't imagine you'd be able to get more than one set of wings. Just because you would be able to take that because again, you get your wings based off of the aircraft you can fly. If you fly an F-18, say, because we fly F-18s, and you get your wings on an F-18, if you then go to the Americans, they recognize that qualification on that vehicle. If that makes sense. So if you're an F-18 pilot here in Canada, you could go down to the States and you'd be able to fly F-18s. They're not going to give you their set of wings because they recognize your wings from here, kind of a thing. I think that's how it works. Not 100% sure, but I do believe that's how it works. I could be wrong. I'm off on him. Yeah, let's do a delivery mission. Walla, Lyra, Walla, Lyra. Lyra. Yeah, let's go to Lyra. Do you get wings for helicopters? Yes, you do. Because helicopters still have wings. And not just the stubby little guys. Your helicopter blades are technically wings. They are the wings of the airplane.
Drive activated.
I don't quite believe that they work the same way. I'm 100% sure that helicopters don't really fly. The Earth just thinks they're so ugly it just sort of rejects them for a while. But yep.
Quantum drive activated.
High combat. Since when has there been service beacons here? 98. Oh man, I'm totally the wrong ship for that. Bastards.
Quantum
Yeah, helicopters get swing. I mean, it's also an Air Force thing. I mean, like, I'm not a pilot. I'm going to get the Apache wings then. Yeah, you do you, man. Apaches should get wings. I see no reason why they wouldn't. But being Air Force, like my trade qualification that I wear on my dress uniform is actually a half wing. So instead of having both wings on both sides, it's a half wing. Unless I were to get my Loadmaster qualification, which I want, but the medical system said fuck me. So I didn't get to go Loadmaster. Maybe you can get a boyfriend with him. Trust me when I say that's not the thing that would do it. entrance. There's the front entrance. Boop. Boop.
Engines inactive.
I have a guide to like from afar until he also ends up straight. Yeah. You never know. Stranger things have happened. I mean, I was born. That's pretty strange. Although my one brother still says I was hatched, which I'm not discounting the possibility. He's a YouTuber, not gonna talk to a person. Ah! Just do it! What's the worst thing he's gonna say? No? Oh darn. That's the thing, like, that's... It's the thing I think a lot of kids nowadays just don't understand. And I mean kids by, I'm not like kids, but I mean like a lot of the younger people, they get so conditioned to getting that dopamine hit from everything they do that the concept of somebody saying no is somehow foreign or evil to them now. I don't, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, what's the worst thing, literally? No. Oh, darn. Okay, so it's a no. Done deal. Laters. Ooh, box. Box got anything fun? The box has got nothing fun. Still take it, but box has got nothing fun. Hey, you box, come with me, box. Open sesame. Yes, he allowed me to confess my love for a guy in the comment section of 1,000 other comments. Better not be who I think it is. That goes there. Hey, stop the rubber band. Go up. Go up. Thank you.
Are you usually asking things to go down?
No, I'm doing a delivery mission. I put the box on the garage for the 400, and it was like.
Oh, and it teleports through the floor.
And it was, well, no, because like as the garage like retracted, it's not actually a seat. Better not be. And it better not be me either, I'm just saying. Yeah, it is just sort of teleporting on its way up. Thing was
Hey, that box is still there when I left it yesterday.
Yep. Couldn't sell it. Well, I could sell it, but it was only going to be selling for $1.
Engines.
Oh, well, yeah. Now it's a decoration.
Now it's decoration,
$2.
so.
So yeah, the Pyro preview is 14 gigs, so I'm doing that right now.
So was there, okay, so you just in the launcher say go to the Pyro preview?
Yeah, so there's the launcher, and then there's the drop down for live PTU, and under that there's tech preview. And so I just go down tech preview, hit install, and now it's chugging away through 13.5 gigs left.
Yeah.
Because my internet is painful slow.
Yeah. Why would I say it like that? I don't care if it's me. I mean, you do you, man. I don't consider myself a YouTube though. August the Duck.
Yet.
As it turns out, he's hot. I've never even heard of that man. But then, I am not a YouTuber. I am definitely not a YouTuber.
Yet.
I don't know. I will
One of
never
these
be
days
a
you'll get
YouTuber.
more than a handful of people watching, and they'll have to cut you some ad revenue.
No, because
And
it's
you'll
like,
get,
what
13
ad revenue are they gonna give me? Like that, there's
I don't know.
you don't play ads on live streams. It's a live stream.
Yeah, Twitch has figured out a way to just interrupt your stream with an ad.
Yeah, I suppose, eh? But I mean, like, yeah, it's I don't know. No ads as far as I'm concerned. But no, I am not a YouTuber. I'm barely even a streamer. I mean, like, for God's sakes.
You could turn a couple of bucks from it, though. Why the hell
I
not?
honestly don't think I will ever turn any kind of couple of bucks from
Oh
it.
no, like not
Even like if I like even the
making
like
life.
if I 5 years from now get $1 from all of this, I would be
Yeah.
absolutely flabbergasted.
Or you just do what Jingles did, wait till you're retired, and you had nothing better to do, so.
Well, that's kind of where I'm at, right? Because like,
Yeah.
He's a commentary YouTuber, talks shit about Darman.
Oh, those Darman videos are so contrived.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, they're like
I have
like
a life.
really artificial videos about how horrible some people are, but it's so over the top fake how horrible these people are that anyone who acted like that in real life is a supervillain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad.
Landing gear deployed.
There's a carrot here. Look at
Hey, you got any trick-or-treaters beating down your door tonight?
that. No, of course not. Come on now. They're not going to come into a freaking apartment block here. Not on base. Ooh, that was a set of attritions. Darman is life lessons. They're so bad they're good. I've never even heard of the thing, man. That's completely news to me.
Speaking of trick-or-treaters, my doorbell just went off.
Really?
Yep.
I suppose you guys got the
Well, we got a couple
enough
of
houses in
the
a small area.
subdivision.
Yeah.
And one of them's like a homeschooler, quiverful psycho people. They've got like 8 kids.
Oh, good lord.
So, yeah. Kind of feel bad for those kids.
I feel bad for any kid who's homeschooled.
Yeah, it's like, hey, my social life is my siblings. I don't know how to interact with normal people in public.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. Nope.
Okay, so
Very-
with this pyro thing, they're running it like in 8-hour chunks.
Nope.
8-hour test each day, rotating between time zones. So I won't be able to play tonight because it's starts at 12 Pacific, so that would already be over. Tomorrow starts at 6 a.m. Pacific for an 8-hour stretch.
Carrie?
The weekend, the 4th. What are they doing on the 3rd? 12 p.m.
Hey, now homeschoolers are proven smarter. Actually, there is no standardized testing, so we don't know if homeschoolers are smarter or not. You can't base all homeschoolers off me. I didn't even know you were homeschooled. I have a hard problem with homeschoolers. Because 90% of the time it's for stupid reasons.
Yeah,
Like,
my kid only needs to know the Bible.
Yeah,
It's like-
literally, and actually that's a thing now. And because they don't go through standardized testing, you don't know if they're getting taught at all.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. I need to be able to pick this thing up.
Tractor beam it off from the steps?
No, because I'm in an armistice zone.
Yeah, but from inside your ship, can't you use a tractor beam?
And do what with it, though? Like, I can't get
I
to
don't
the
know.
thing where I gotta go to drop it off.
I think you can pick it up from it hovering in front of you.
Well, it says carry right in the thing. It won't carry, though.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for putting it on the motorbike garage.
There are tests, at least in the U.S. You can't speak for Canada. No, and that's the problem. There is no test even for the States. There are tests you can do if you so desire, but they're not mandatory.
It's not even gonna let you.
No, I can't carry it. I can't pick the damn thing up.
Still running on the 13-second delay, so at least you got it into your ship.
That's... Apparently I'm still using it. Okay. Oh, no, there it goes. And now it's out here, so... Not mandatory unless you want something like a job. Well, and therein lies the thing. I'm like, if you want to get your GED, that's a mandatory test. But I mean, like, again, there's lots of places that you don't need to do any kind of testing. You don't know if you get there. Right? Like, how does, before the GED, you do your GED, how do you know that your 5-year-old is keeping up with the rest of the 5-year-olds in the country? You don't. Plus, there's also the social aspect of it. I mean, like, for better or for worse, a lot of human interaction is done at schools. Okay, this server is, what the fuck, man? I'm fucked. I'm like, I can't do this mission now because I can't pick up the fucking thing. This is ridiculous. This server is struggle bus something fierce. I just need to get it in here so I can drop it off. And I need to be able to pick it up in order to be able to do that. Wow, that is pink. Wow. Most schools aren't necessarily less social impact in some ways. They're more. I can see that they would definitely get more adult interaction, but I can say I've seen it with my own cousins. Their social skills are not where they should have been, but they were homeschooled because my aunt and my uncle wanted. Oh, where are you going? My aunt and uncle wanted more of a Christian upbringing for them.
The Mormon side of the family?
No, it's the other side, unfortunately.
Oh. Got it from both ends.
Oh, yeah. Remember, my grandfather was a pastor, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And 2 of my aunts have now gone through the seminary school. And at least 1 uncle that I know of. that's not the Mormon side either, because the Mormon side is a whole other ball of wax. Come on, game. I'm not gonna be able to finish this thing.
You put it back in the ship, log out, log back in.
No, because as soon as I log out, it's gonna be mission over anyways.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah, missions don't persist in it yet.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Okay, so
close.
no doing delivery missions right now. Is kind of looking forward to doing delivery missions.
Are you on that server with, like, no people because it just runs like crap?
Possibly, I don't know. It doesn't tell me how many people are in a server when I say enter world.
No. You could check in the F11, but
Yeah, but I mean, like, that doesn't tell you anything either.
well, it gives you a rough estimate of how many people are in.
27 to 120 is what it says.
Yeah.
Who knows if that's true? Even a Christian bragging isn't inherently bad. I would just go individual basis. No, I got a Christian upbringing myself. I'm not saying it's inherently bad, but when they pull you out of school, specifically because the schools aren't teaching you Christian things, because science, that's bad. I'm sorry, but abandoned. That sucks, man. I was really hoping. Well, if I can't do... Okay, I'm gonna... Let's get into space and switch servers. This is fucking ridiculous.
Curious to see what the final price on the Endeavor is going to be.
Gear raised.
It is a parent's right to bring. It is a parent's right to bring up their kid in whatever format they want. I don't believe it's a parent's right to push their beliefs on their kid, though. You can raise them Christian, but don't force them to be Christian. Give them all the information and let them choose. If they choose not to, sucks to be you. Apparently you didn't present it in a good enough light. I don't know how you want to play that off, or if you even want to play that off, but, like, yeah. It is a parent's right. I freely admit, parents get to raise their kids however they want. That's the whole point behind being a kid. But at the same time, indoctrination is also not right. That's bathroom. It's gonna happen whether you try or not. Kids are sponges. No, don't sit. No, there are ways of specifically raising a kid to the point where you present the information to them and they choose.
Yeah, I have.
I know people who have done it. In fact, I'm talking to one right now.
I don't know, my kid's kind of dumb sometimes.
Well, all kids are dumb sometimes, though. Freaking all adults are dumb most of the time, realistically.
Yeah, true. Not sure how much religiosity he's picking up from his mom's house either, though. So.
Was his mom all that religious?
I don't know if she is. I don't know if it's coming from her or from the stepdad.
Actual stepdad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Devlin's talking Jesus stuff sometimes too, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what makes you think that?"
Yeah, and that's just it. It's what makes you think that. Like, don't yay or nay it. It's just, where do you see this? Why do you see this? Let's go to the EU.
Find the evidence
Different fucking
uncompelling.
sense. Yeah, if you look at the evidence objectively and are good with it, then you know what? You do you.
Yep.
Honestly, I think mankind is kind of hardwired to require something. I think that's probably why a lot of things like flat Earth and conspiracy theories and yada 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 have become as prevalent as they have in the last little bit, because people are searching for that thing to believe in, and if that's what they want to do, then right?
YouTube video I have to watch here. There's a Mozzie spooling up.
There are many different valid reasons to homeschool outside of religion. There are. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just, the vast majority of those that I've heard of, the vast majority, are religious reasons. Let's try that again. In the EU this time. Oh, good lord. Okay, no, it actually picked up pretty quick. Mercenary call to arms. Do that. Humans are hardwired in some ways for religion. 100%. I honestly think they kind of are hardwired in some respects towards religion. I mean, every human group has always found some form of religion. I think it's an innate thing built into us, and then some people have just simply taken it, as people always do, to extremes. But at the same time, I've looked at the evidence for most major religions in the world, and they've all come up lacking, in my opinion. I think the only religion I can't really say too much about is Jainism. Just ultra pacifist. But that has its own issues. If you're always rolling over for the guy over there, then all he's ever gonna do is roll over you.
Roll you over a cliff, yeah.
Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Streams couldn't be bad and good. That is probably true, although I've yet to hear a valid argument for good when it comes down to an extreme. I've heard a lot of arguments for bad, but I've yet to hear a valid argument for
Landing complete.
good.
Engines inactive.
I mean, let's face it, how many millions of billions of dead motherfuckers are out there, all because they gave the wrong answer to the God question? Do you believe in God? No. Do you believe in God? Yes. Do you believe in my God? No.
Your filtering software is taking out the gunshot noises.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, let's see if I get to do... Carry. Okay, pick up the box. Box has been picked up. We're doing good so far, but then the last time box got picked up. What I meant is extremism means different thing depending on the religion. Some worse than others. Definitely some worse than others, yes. Some extremes are definitely worse than other extremes. But I would make the point of all extremes are bad no matter what. Why is that door open? Nobody in the captain's quarters. Nobody in the crew quarters. Nobody in the toilet. Nobody in the ship? Okay, good.
Engines active. Launch complete.
Hey, that cutter left. There was a cutter there when I first touched down. Oh yeah, where am I going here? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? There I'm going.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Doo-doo-doo. Bibby-dibby-doo.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Yep, I'm gonna turn off in-game chat. Been doing a little bit of world building. I kind of want to make there be multiple great attractors in my story. Eh? Why not? It's a bonus behind your story. You can make it anything you want. That could work. sense. Yeah, but it doesn't have to make sense. No, it kind of does. You just gotta make it so it makes sense in your world. That's the real trick. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to make sense for you, in your world. Just because it doesn't make sense in this world doesn't mean anything. I mean, like, Star Wars doesn't make sense in this world. I mean, seriously. Lightsaber? Not.
Engines inactive.
The Great Attractor is so weird. But that is true. They are rather a weird concept. But I mean, like, it could work. Hey, I get to pick up the box! Haha! EU is doing me good, man. I always knew I liked Europe. That's not how you park. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think you should park that way. I don't think a plasma sword makes sense. It really doesn't. Proper plasma, it wouldn't work. You'd end up like burning yourself.
I wandered away. What are we talking about now?
Lightsabers. In reality.
Oh, yeah.
Totally wouldn't work.
No.
Plasma sword. Like, it's a nifty idea. I love the idea. But the simple reality is that, like, plasma that close to you? Not a good idea.
It's also not a solid.
It's plasma. It's its own state of matter.
It's high energy gas. It acts as a fluid.
It acts as whatever the fuck it wants to act. While I'm here, I'm going to do a bit of looting.
That is a pink undersuit. Holy hell.
Yeah, I know that. Still don't think he should be parked that way. Like, that's... Somebody should ticket him. Plasma is weird. Plasma is weird. But then as soon as you get to different states of matter, they start getting strange in an awful hurry to begin with. I mean, Bose-Einstein condensates? Don't even get me started. Really, please, don't get me started, because I don't know enough in order to truly carry on a conversation with them. I do know they're very strange, though. I've got to tertiary find out what they're about, and it's just like, wait, what? Other boxes? Other boxes. No boxes? No boxes. Yep, man. Leave. The only thing weirder than plasma is non-determinate matter. Plastic rocker. Oobleck. Yeah. Good old Oobleck. Quicksilver. I'll definitely take a Quicksilver. Color you? Cyan. Definitely take cyans. Take liquids. Always take liquids. Ooh, there we go. There's a yellow. I've been waiting for a yellow. lit yellow flare on my chest. And we're good. Why does it do that shit? Why? Why does it do that shit? Because matter be weird, yo. Like, the best answer I have for you. Matter be weird. Because physics. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, look, a kitty butt. Kitten butt. Hey, finally! Ariel, corn blue. It's the last piece I've been missing, and I've been missing it for a while. God, those are fucking pink legs, too. Jesus Christ. What does Uber count as, a solid or a liquid?
Depends how hard you punch it.
Officially, it is a liquid. Actually, officially, it is a liquid. Just because it never actually changes state. It just changes how it reacts under load.
Yeah, surface tension does weird stuff under pressure.
Yeah. But officially, it is actually a liquid. It's a very strange liquid. It's a liquid nobody really understands, but it is technically a liquid.
I'm not entirely sure that it wouldn't, like, if you put it in a high pressure chamber, it would still act the same. It's a pressure differential acting across it that makes it act weird.
Yep. And even then, the pressure differential is a momentary thing. Like it's like once you hit it, if you hit it, it reacts the way it does. But then 30 seconds later, like not even 30, like a half a second later, it goes back to being liquid, right? Like that's
like if you drop something heavy on it, it'll land on it. If it's a high enough impact, it may even cause like it to fracture as it stiffens, and then as the impact fades out, kind of glues itself back together into goop mode.
You have your helmet on. Yes, I have a helmet on. I wouldn't be walking outside without it. Literally and figuratively. But then it wouldn't be the first time I've... What do we have here? Oh, a rock! Somebody left their rock out here.
No, steal it.
No, because I'm in my 400.
Doesn't it fit?
No.
Let the rocks fit.
Nothing fits in the rock. In the 400. No vehicle. Other than
Not even the golf
bikes.
cart?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think even the golf cart might be a little too high.
Or the tumbril without the gun?
No, none of the tumbrils fit.
Oh, that's silly.
Aren't Canadian F-16s called CF-16s? Well,
If we even had any, they might be.
kind of.
Do we have 16s?
No, that's why I say it's kind of. If we did have F-16s, they would be called CF, Canadian Fighters F-16s. They would be CF-16s. However, we don't have 16s. We have 18s. We bought the naval fighter because we wanted something dual engine and had the beefed up landing gear for the northern operations. Which is funny because we're buying the Air Force version F-35. So why don't we buy the naval version of the F-35? It's got a longer range and it's got the beefed up landing gear.
So what's the difference between the 18 and the 188? Or is it just
nothing. In Canada, all aircraft officially have a 3-number designator. And because the 18 doesn't have 3 official numbers, they just duplicate the last number. Just the same way as the 17 is technically the C177.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. Are they CF-18? Yes, they will be CF-35s. If and when we
Or
actually...
355s. No.
CF-35s. Actually, if we didn't... Because I think we're officially buying an offshoot of the F-35I, officially. I could be wrong on that count, but I'm pretty sure we're buying an offshoot variant of the 35I. Just without the Israeli electronics, because we don't have the Israeli electronics. But we are getting the probe and drogue system. That was one of the big requirements for the F-35I.
Quantum drive activated.
Because as good as the boom is, it's not right. I don't care who you talk to, I don't care what Air Force pilot will tell you. The probe is not right. The boom arm is just, what's the 35I? I've heard of 35A, B, and C. Okay, so the I is specifically the variant where the Lockheed is building for the Israelis. They're leaving out some of the mission computers and things because the Israelis have mission computers and whatnot that they specifically want to use. So they've deleted some things. Plus, the other big thing with the Israelis is they wanted the probe and drogue refueling system. So you have that basket and you put a probe into it, and that's how you do the refueling. Whereas the regular Alpha model of the 35 has the boom, at which point you're flying along and that big stupid boom comes down from the other jet and plugs in. That is a completely stupid system. I understand why it exists. I believe it. I know it's necessary to exist, but it's not right. Rule 1, book 1, day 1, hour 1, minute 1 of flight school is don't let anything touch your airplane. Whether that be other airplanes, the ground, rocks, birds, never let anything touch your airplane. And what's the first thing they do with that boom? They go up and they touch another airplane. It's not right. It's a wholly unnatural system. That's my story. I'm sticking with it.
Deployed.
But yeah, Lockheed's building a variant of the F-35A, which they will probably just simply call the F-35A, but it is effectively the F-35I. That just, it's missing some of the mission computers and things like that, because Israelis, they want to use their own computers. Which is good, because the Israelis build some of the best computers out there. What order is A for Air Force, B for Navy, and C for Marines? No, it's actually A for Air Force, B for Marines, C for Navy.
Yeah, the B has the vertical.
B's the one that's got the vertical bit. Whereas in the other two variants, the place that has the lift fan built into it is actually exchanged out for a fuel tank. But there's a huge difference between the A and the C in the fact that the C has got a significantly larger wing in order to get the landing speed down to something that's reasonable for carrier operations. Yes, you were close. I mean, like, it's going to be 1 of 3, right? But yeah. But the nice thing with the larger wing, though, it also, larger wing means more fuel, because you can now fit more fuel into that wing. It's got the longest range, lowest wing loading, and because it's carrier operations, it's also got the beefed up landing gear. It's just a better version overall for what Canada needs, but we're buying the 35A. But
Maybe
with
another
the probe and
50,
drogue.
60 years. the new Tempest will be up and running, we can get those.
Why do the Marines need their own variant? Because the Marines operate combat assault ships. They have the Navy operates them, but they technically sort of belong to the Marines. It's a weird thing. It's basically just a miniature carrier. They have a well deck in the back where they can launch like shore invasions. Like they can drive their little amphibious vehicles directly into the water and assault the shore from there. And as part of modern aviation and part of modern combat is you don't ever want to do anything without air superiority. So those things also have a carrier deck so that when they're doing their amphibious assaults, they have their own jets to overfly them. The Winnipeg Jets should change their logo to fit with the F-35. I don't know. I don't know if they'd be allowed to, honestly. Because Lockheed would have the copyright for that. They would have to get permission from Lockheed before they'd even have to think about that. And while I don't know if Lockheed would ever consider that, I don't know if it really needs to happen. Jet's current logo, I believe, is an F-16. I have no idea. Winnipeg. Going to Winnipeg. Winnipeg Jets logo. It has chines, so I would be content to say 18, but it's closer to being a single tail. Therefore, 16. 16 does technically kind of have chines. But not the same way the F-18 does. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that is actually a jet. I think that's just that's probably what it is. Honestly, it's an amalgamation of what people see as a jet and doesn't actually contort to any particular jet. Therefore, we can call it jets and aren't actually bound to any one particular jet.
If you just bastardize it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't look like anything real.
I looked it up. It says 18. It's just dumb. Yeah, the tail is wrong for an F-18 though. I mean, like, the tail is definitely wrong for an F-18. It does definitely have the chines of the F-18. But the back end is completely wrong. It's much more F-16 than the 18. It's just weird. Yeah, I don't know.
She just go super old school on it and put like a Gloucester Meteor or a de Havilland Vampire or something on it.
That'd be sweet. Let's go Mosquito. It's just cause.
Yeah, not a jet.
I don't care. Do you really care? Mosquito's cool enough. Hockey logos are good. Actually, the one hockey logo I always kind of found amusing is there's that updated Edmonton Oilers logo that what's his noodle did.
The flaming gears, Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane did.
Yeah, their third jersey.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of a nifty idea. landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Landing complete.
Boop.
Engines.
The Edmonton Oilers, that's them. Yeah, it's the third jersey logo, I think it's officially called.
I'm not even sure they still use it anymore.
I don't know. But yeah, they had a jersey, a logo designed by Seth MacFarlane, the same guy who did I Like It. Apparently not many did when it first came out. No, actually it was rather controversial when it first came out. But yeah, Seth MacFarlane, who is a Canadian, famously was the guy who, one of the guys who invented Spawn as a comic book character. What the?
What are we getting mad at?
Okay. So my ship just tried to crush me.
Oh, yeah. But then you're back up. Yeah, I've had that happen a few times.
Did you forget your helmet? No, I didn't. I have my helmet on. My ship just attempted to crush me for reasons.
Just the server resetting its physics model, apparently.
I also hate words on logos. Yeah, it depends on the word, but yeah, I can get. Yeah.
They wouldn't put in a word on defeat the whole purpose of a logo.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a symbol that people associate with a company.
But I mean, like you look at like the New York Rangers, their logo is just a word.
Just an NY glued together.
No, the New York Rangers.
No, I don't know. I don't follow hockey nearly closely enough.
Yeah, it's Rangers sort of diagonally down the jersey.
Oh, on like a shield.
No, not on a shield.
Or like a crest or something.
Nope. It is literally just a word. It goes from right shoulder down to left hip. And it's literally just a word. There's no other. It's just Ranger. Or the standard Oilers logo that just says Oilers. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I'm starting to think that the EU is starting to shit the bed too now.
Probably everybody trying to get back into regular universe since the pretty sure the pyro test is done for the night. They're running it in 8-hour chunks and scattering them around. Tomorrow it'll start up at 6 a.m. Pacific time. November 2nd will be 11
Why
p.m.
they're only
Pacific
doing
time.
like chunks of it?
8-hour chunks? I don't know, probably so they have time to like compile some of their data. Figure out what's working, what's not.
Yeah. Come on, close the door.
Gonna have to wake up early on the weekend, 6 a.m. Pacific again.
Close the door.
Although I got the 6th off for Remembrance Day, because... Oh no, that's next weekend.
I was about to say.
I don't know how to read calendars anymore.
Yeah, remember
I
the
get
11th, man.
I get the 13th off here, yeah.
as my cat kicks my computer. Are you
About
okay?
12 p.m. Pacific, so it starts at...
Chase that birdie. Get the birdie. Do Canadians spell it saber or saber? Is it ER or RE?
Oh, I'll do
It should
RE
be ER.
personally.
Should it even be?
Are we talking like the sword? I'll do RE.
Wow. I don't know. And I'm kind of the wrong person to ask, honestly. Well, this has been remarkably boring. The hockey team spells it R-E. Well, R-E I do believe is the pronunciation of the sword, or the spelling of the sword. Because saber I do believe is actually a Spanish word. I could be wrong. I do believe that's a
Or
Spanish
French, yeah. Well, French, Spanish, they're both Latin based.
word. Yeah. Therefore, that would probably be the reasoning. Service begins. 42 million. I'm gonna do. Kind of bored. What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do? We'll do a bit of salvage. Is yeah, box missions are boring.
Hell, even the F-86 is spelled RE.
Really?
Well, if they named it after the sword.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I didn't even realize that. Makes sense.
Activated. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive deactivated.
Be the little weirdo. Oh. Big stretches. Hello.
Quantum drive activated.
Saber originates as a Hungarian word.
Saber's actually a
The
Hungarian.
Hungarian word is unclear. Well, the saber is a Hungarian sword. That came in with the. Came common in American English. Second half of the 19th century. So yeah, they just started spelling it wrong and it took off.
Eh. I'm curious your opinion on whether or not a team name like Blackhawks are okay. I think it
Quantum
depends.
drive deactivated.
Hmm. Honestly, I kind of think I don't get to have an opinion. I am a white guy of German descent. I am first generation Canadian.
At request.
On something like that, I don't think I get to have a say. I think it's left to them. If they okay it, then it's okay. If they don't okay it, then it's not okay. But I don't think I get to have an opinion on that.
Please proceed to assigned landing
A lot
bay.
of people still salty that the Edmonton football team had to change their name. Well, maybe if we didn't pick a name that was not the politest thing to call Inuit people.
But that's just the thing, though. That, like, there are actually the Inuit aren't Eskimos, but there are Eskimos,
Yeah.
right? It's a different tribe.
Well, my understanding that Eskimo was a derogatory term that other natives used to talk about the Inuit, because the Inuit ate like stomach contents from the
Yeah,
seals they
again,
killed.
like, this is one of the things. This is what I'm saying. Like, I honestly don't think I get to have an opinion on it. But I mean, like,
No.
it's from what I've heard, and again, I could be totally wrong, and you might be 100% right. I freely admit to that. I think I remember hearing something along the lines of Eskimo was originally, as my ship blows up. God damn it. Fucking game.
Oh, you came in way fast.
I wasn't. I was still floating in the air.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I just bonk. Okay, yeah, that's weird. I'm on a bit of a delay.
But no, Eskimo is like one of the tribes. I think in northern Russia, like next to the Sami.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Again, honestly, don't know.
Yeah.
But I do know the Inuit definitely took it as a derogatory term. At which point, yeah, that's not cool. So a college in Florida, Florida State, is named Seminoles after the tribe. Many white knights are against it, but many Seminoles are for it. From what I've heard. Again, like it goes back to that particular tribe. If that tribe is cool with it, then you know what? I say cool with it.
And if they're using the proper name of the tribe?
Yeah, if they're using the proper name and like they're honoring them and they're not making a mockery. Like there was I don't know what baseball team.
Oh, the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, and it was the chopping, the Indian chop. Like that's I'm sorry, but that's a bit derogatory in itself. So I mean, like that I can totally get behind not being cool with, but yeah. Another thing I don't think people know is the Blackhawks, despite what you think of their logo, is not named after the native chief, but actually the World War I division that the owner fought in. It helps that it's not Redskins. It was literally used as a slur. Yeah, there was the
maybe
Redskins.
that's the one that was the problem. Yeah. I think
Well, no, that one was definitely an issue.
Yeah.
What was it?
Good purchase.
Washington Redskins, like that one too. Boy,
Yeah, that one is
like
just way too racist.
yeah. That one's pretty bad. I like it. Yeah, just like I don't get to have an opinion on how a woman deals with her body because I'm a man. I don't get to have an opinion on this. This is one of those things that I honestly don't think I get to have an opinion on. Whatever they want is what they get, kind of thing.
Well, it should be.
Should
A
be.
lot of places are trying to make it their business, which is why? Why do people care about what other people do so much?
The chop thing exists outside the Cleveland Atlanta Braves. Did it? I think SFU started it. Sure. I have no idea, and I freely admit I have no idea when it comes down to that sort of shit. I think the only reason I actually know about the chop is because I saw it in a movie. Where does it end up? Is it in, did it end up in the clothing? Yes, it ends up in clothing. Okay. So, undersuits, Florida State University. Yes, sorry, it doesn't make sense if you don't know. Yeah, but I was never gonna know, so that's not that surprising. Okay, armor. Let's do base. Let's get the base. Luggage. Body. And show me the helmet. Show me the helmet. Helmets. Get a backpack. Where's the backpack? Backpack. Utilities. Let's put med pens. The evil med pens. The hip. What weapon am I going to carry? How many holes does a straw have?
I think there's mathematical reasons that explain the number of holes things have. Like if it goes straight through and there's an opening on either end, it counts as one hole.
That I was literally just thinking that. I'm thinking one. It's like both sides couldn't count as one. That would be weird.
I remember watching something on YouTube about like how you could manipulate a 3D shape to like you morph it and figure out like if a hole goes all the way through. I don't really remember the context of it. It was an interesting mathematical thing though. I think they came to the conclusion that people also only have one hole because you're not attached to your throat. That if you can morph the 3D shape around, it all just turns into one conduit straight through.
That I'm gonna have to push back on. That I don't believe in one little bit, because your ears are definitely a hole.
But there's a tube inside your ears that connects to your throat.
Yeah, sometimes, not all the time.
Then you better not ride an airplane if you've got broken eustachian tubes.
Math is crazy. Math is crazy, but that's what makes math fun. Okay, carrying a lot, so I need that. Wait a minute. Armor. Did I actually keep my armor for once? No, I didn't. There's no way I kept my armor. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, it's gone. Okay. I'm just going to turn infinity into infinity because math is stupid. What was it? Was something weird like 19. It was like 1930s when somebody finally got the math proof together to prove that 1 + 1 = 2. Like, isn't it a bit late by that point? Call me crazy, but eggs. Egg.
What's as fun as screwing with people and making them think that 2 + 2 = 5? If you attribute rounding errors into things.
Well, I mean, theoretically, it's possible.
Yeah. 2.3 rounds down to 2. 2.3 plus 2.3 is 4.6, which would round up to 5.
Yep. Kniff. I need a kniff. Put these kniffs on my hip. Hey! I have a leg knife too now.
Oh, is it sticking straight out?
Yeah.
There is one type of knife that actually stays on proper.
I need that terminal. Okay, come on. Personal weapons. Where's the grenade? Remember, once the pin is pulled, Mr. Grenade is not your friend. Why I like carrying one around, I don't know, but I do like carrying one around. You would think I would have learned my lesson from DayZ, but no. Every time I play with grenades in DayZ, I end up dead. Alright. And we go customize. This thing, we're going to put the lifeguard refill in there. Done that. Zip it door.
Stand clear. Doors are now closing. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the
Does this kid have ADHD or something?
Just doing laps.
Running back and forth in the train and just like turning his light on and off.
And the one guy crawling around?
Apparently.
What the hell?
now arriving.
Just reminds me of a joke I heard today. How many kids with ADHD does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh.
Let's go ride bikes!
Yeah, that's not far off. 6 hours later, you'll be, why is it so dark in here?
It's all of us working together to keep our corp safe and secure. Be vigilant.
How many many surrealists does it take to change a light bulb? Fish.
Yeah, I think that one goes over my head.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit
Cancelled.
us again.
Hey, I can make a joke.
Yeah, some of that like way out there philosophy stuff. Just I don't
This
have
guy's
the
issue.
flexibility to do the mental gymnastics for it.
How many Freudians does it take to change a light bulb? 2. 1 to change the light bulb. 1 to hold the Signing ladder.
Sigmund Freud. Everything wrong with you is because you wanted to sleep with your mom. No, there's way better reasons for why there's things wrong with me.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
I didn't say you can make it. I just said repercussions of the joke. Hey, it's a funny joke. No, that's not even entirely true. That's really not a funny joke, but it's good for a giggle. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm bored.
Thank you for visiting Stanton's capital of commerce.
Alright, I was gonna go do some salvage.
We wish you
Yeah, I've still got 3 gigs left to get into
Your
Pyro,
vehicle has
and then I
been
can
delivered.
join you.
Please visit us again.
So don't imagine Pyro will be open.
It might still be.
No, if it's an 8-hour window, and I think today it started
Dude,
at
get the
noon
fuck
Pacific,
out of my...
so it would be
This guy's getting
11
annoying.
o'clock local time.
obey all
I would have missed out on it by a little bit, but
their job is your
oh, well, I'll give it a try, but I'm guessing that the 8-hour chunk will be done.
Look, gargles.
Come up your messenger with all the text from the email. Give you some reading.
I'm good without.
Haha, too bad.
Ugh, tomorrow's gonna suck. Doing a course in the morning. It's gonna be great.
Are you teaching it or are you learning?
I get to learn unit disciplinary investigations.
Oh. You get to learn all about pee-pee slapping.
Basically. What has to be done, who does it has to be done by.
Yeah. When somebody does something stupid, this is how you tell them no. Shit.
Good boo boo.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, UDIs, unit disciplinary investigations. That's gonna be great. No, really, I'm excited. Then all of next week, I get to learn to be a driver examiner. I get to be the guy who actually says, yes, you are now officially allowed to drive that particular piece of equipment. Do you order code red? No code reds. I don't even know what you mean by code red.
You can't handle the
Thank you.
truth. Code Red was from Few Good Men. They hazed a guy to death.
Oh, that? No, I didn't know.
No.
We don't do, well, no, we do hazing. We don't do hazing like that, though.
You don't do like traumatizing hazing.
No, we still do traumatizing hazing, but it's
Not like
that.
it doesn't leave physical scars all the time. At least not
Usually.
life-altering ones. Ideally, you shouldn't leave too much evidence.
Hammerhead. M2. Like L1. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna fly forever. Not murdering hazing. Yeah. I mean, like, that's kind of, unfortunately, as it is, it's kind of the military thing, is we, trauma bonding, as it were. And that is a trauma you can bond with your friends over, is hazing.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Depending on exactly how you want to look at it, a lot of people can be, like, basic training can be considered hazing. Technically.
Quantum travel.
Military standing culture. There is a lot of brainwashing going on. I'll be for the first one to admit it. There's a lot of brainwashing going on. But that is also a requirement of the job. Because that's the thing I think a lot of people either don't really get or seem to forget enough. That at the end of the day, the military's job is to kill. In order to get humans to that point, that not only are they willing to kill, but they are willing to kill multiple times, you have to do things. Like, there's just no way around it. Like, there will always be some level of fuckery, as you want, however you want to put it. You can't do that to a normal human being and then be good at the other end. War just makes it even worse. As soon as you get into an actual combat situation, take all of that, throw it straight out the window. I mean, like, it's... yeah. Brainwashing's good when my team does it, Wolfram. 30%.
Well, yeah, that's just.
But that's just it. Like, unfortunately, that's just it. Like to a certain degree, I'll be the first one to admit I'm a product of that brainwashing.
Yeah,
but at the same time, brainwashing isn't necessarily a bad thing either. Because you need to be able to produce those hard people, those people that you don't want to sit down at a dining table with and have a meal. Because those are the people that, in a combat situation, are going to be able to get shit done. To produce that kind of person necessarily means they may no longer fit into your society. But you need those people. So it's kind of a catch-22. You're damned if you do, but you're damned if you don't. Right, Kybers? Right. Oh, my kitten. Sleepy kitty. I see her, sleepy kitty. Some people can have both characteristics, emphasizing some. Yes, there will always be those who can do both. Although, for the vast, vast majority of mankind, you really can't do both. And if you try, That's where the 22 a day comes from. Right? I don't know. I don't know if there is actually a true and proper answer to that question, or that the way of it is. It's just kind of what it is now. Like, to get those people, you necessarily have to make them into something you may not want to take home to your mother, kind of thing. Reason why veteran outreach programs are important, and very important they are. Come here. Come here. You stood up. You don't want any loving? Okay, fine. I'll touch you from here. Meow. 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 Oh, there she comes. Hi. Oh, big stretches. Big stretches. And the tail right in the camera. Tail's right in the camera. Yeah. Oh, my kittens. Okay, I'm going back to the game. You missed your opportunity. Missed your opportunities. Don't look at me like that. You've been asleep all day. I think somebody
So
finally
jealous.
waking up. Somebody finally waking up? Are you finally waking up? Treat for the void kitten? She got all freaked out last time we did it. I don't know if we want to do that again.
Quantum travel complete.
The look I got last time, like, what are you doing over there with the treat? This is where we do the treats. I don't know if I really want to break that. Yeah, right? I'll definitely give her one when the stream is done, though. I'll definitely do that. But while on stream, yeah. She has her place. She knows if we're doing treats, I go here, I get the treats. That way it doesn't become a... Just give me the treat anywhere I am. Right?
Quantum travel complete.
What I should do is I should actually... I don't know. If I... No. I'm not going to put any more money into my computer setup and streaming setup. This is what it's going to be. I think I've got a pretty good system down at this point. Unless it starts paying for itself, I'm not going to put money into it. Yeah. Which I know it'll never pay for itself, so... In, what, 4 years' time is my next upgrade point? Then we'll see. Should have my mouth stitches removed in a couple of weeks. They actually have to remove the stitches. They didn't put in dissolving ones, eh? Not have called that.
Yeah, no, I had permanent stitches when I had my wisdom teeth out.
Really?
It didn't take weeks though. Like I think they were only in for like 5 days.
No, he didn't have the wisdoms out. It was
Oh.
the root was infected, or there was something. It was like eating away the bone and all kinds of bad.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a little more involved than just getting wisdoms yanked out.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1.3 gigs left.
God, your internet is so slow.
Oh yeah. Well, apparently Pellis called my dad today, and was
Oh.
asking. It's like, hey, we could set up. We're doing cellular now that we can get you 50 megabytes a second, which they'll give us like a 2-year trial around on it and see if we like it.
Just a couple of drops. Yeah. There's a couple of hand drops here.
Yeah.
I would say you go for it, try it out, but
Yeah.
make sure you
Yeah,
don't
try it
sign a
out.
contract like, okay, so that's just the net you have for the next 2 years, kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they said something about like 2-year trial and it would be unlimited data, but that probably means at the end of 2 years, it's not unlimited data anymore.
Yeah, like
No, screw that. If it's not unlimited data,
it's not worth. Yeah. Nerves in my tooth were absorbing the bone up into my jawbone. Yeah, like
Jesus,
yeah.
it's horrific.
The human body both amazes me and freaks me out sometimes. Like the things the human body can withstand, and things the human body can endure, is amazing. But at the same time, you find out that it's capable of, like, a tooth is capable of absorbing a bone. Like, what the fuck, man?
Your body just digests itself sometimes too.
It's not supposed to be able to do that. Something's not right. Alrighty.
Well, that ship's full of something.
Definitely full of something. I was just kind of thinking about it. There's no point in freaking scanning. Either you're gonna take the stuff or you're not gonna take the stuff. What's the point in scanning? It's just taking time to.
Well, if there's nothing in there worth picking up, you just don't bother stopping.
That's one way to use the ladder. Yeah, but like in these kind of things, I'm spending 50 grand. I'm taking whatever the things need to do. Like, there's no way
Yeah, I
around it.
suppose.
I'm always gonna take it.
Yeah.
Woo. Muscle, not bone, on a second use. I knew bone could absorb bone. Muscle could absorb bone. I didn't think they'd do it with nerve too, but nerves absorb bone. Yeah. Yeah. Again, the human body's weird. It's amazing, but it's also weird. Hey, what's the first big box in the... Ooh, neon. Making some money.
Drugs.
All are good. None are bad. Drugs. Buy if you're no longer. Deal to your dad. For all the kids that are definitely not watching, that was a joke. Do not deal drugs. It's bad for you, because...
The government's job.
You don't want to make it on the government's...
Well, that's why half the drugs are illegal. It's because so the government has a monopoly on them.
Not wrong.
You can't cut in on their action. They don't like that.
Little box and barrel as well. I'm weird for getting super subconscious about my breathing when I take the blood pressure. Oh, dude, that's... I have what is
Not
called
half of it.
white coat syndrome. As soon as somebody takes my blood pressure, I get all... my body immediately freaks out, and my blood pressure goes through the roof.
I always thought that was half the fun of having your blood pressure taken is try and control your breathing enough to like make it noticeably drop over like 2 tests.
Yeah. I actually got officially diagnosed with white coat syndrome. That was when I was still trying to get into flight. Before they completely said no.
Bastards.
Because my blood pressure's too high! Well, no, it's just because every time you take it, I know that there's so much riding on the line of you taking it, my body freaks out and my blood pressure goes through the fucking roof. Just like every time I do my freaking PT test. It's not that I have a hard time doing the PT test, it's that I have to know that it's coming because I have to freaking calm myself down because, okay, my next couple of years, like my next year is going to depend on this next test, and it's physical, so hoo goy. Slam. We got Slam here too, so we got Neon and Slam. This is going to be a good haul. My grandfather worked for one on planes, but the Air Force is hard to do when you're colorblind, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that is definitely a thing. I have an uncle who's colorblind. That doesn't really work. And I think even back then, like, even like a few years ago, I think you couldn't even be in the forces if you were colorblind, period. Because I know well, I can't say I know for sure, but I would imagine there's probably jobs they can do now that the last big box. Copper! Fuck you, Copper! Hate you and everybody who looks like you, Copper. 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 Not worth it, not worth it. Copper. And quartz. Quartz ain't worth it either. Okay, so that's all the cargo I'm taking. My grandfather was in the Air National Guard and now I can't speak for Canada. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, I know, like, in World War II, colorblind was definitely a no-go for...
Oh, yeah, well, lots of stuff was a no-go in World War II.
Yeah.
Like flat feet.
That is barrel, yeah. This is neon. Just to make sure this is my neon pile. Yes, that is my neon pile. That's something I can take solace in. I probably won't be put into combat if they call a draft. Famous last words. I don't think... I think it'll be many, many years away from... It would be a very serious conflict that the Americans would actually bring the draft back.
Yeah, that would be a lot of shit hitting one small fan.
Yeah. I don't think you really have too much to worry about in the grand scheme of things.
You've got a big enough volunteer army that the draft would be overkill.
Not saying it can't happen, just that it probably won't, because they run the same kind of thought process as we do. Volunteer military will always be better than a forced military.
Yeah, it's like if you don't want to be there, you're not gonna really try real hard to be far more worried about
I'm not saying I expect
self-preservation than
just saying.
mission parameters.
Yeah. I know if shit hits the fan, the last person I want next to me is somebody who doesn't want to be there.
Yeah. Me.
I just really like the people who sit there and say, I could never be in the military. If a drill sergeant were to get in my face and yell at me, I'd just punch him or something. I'm like,
Yeah. No, you wouldn't.
no, you wouldn't.
You might take a swing.
No, you
Probably
wouldn't.
wouldn't land.
No, you would never take the swing. Nobody who's no, that's just not a thing.
Brags about beating up tough guys is actually a tough guy when push comes to shove.
Taiwan is being hot as it is lately. China. I don't know if China's ever actually going to do anything about Taiwan. I honestly don't think they will. It would be smarter for them to play the super long game and try and
they'll financially
economic
take
them
over the
out
world before
than
they,
do it by force.
Yeah, they'll take over the world economically before they do it militarily.
Yeah.
Already got that sweet gig where everybody wants to build stuff in their country, so they just steal the designs that way because people will send it.
Labor costs are so low.
Well, that's slavery will do that. I don't have to pay my employees.
Taking a swing at a drill sergeant is a good way to get into jail. Yes and no. It would be definitely a good way to get put into jail. It's also something you just would never do. Like, anybody who says that clearly has never been put in a position where you have a drill sergeant in their face screaming at them. Like, that's just, it's not a thing you're gonna ever do.
Yeah, you also waste a whole lot of your own time. It's like, I want to be in the military. Oh,
whoa, 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 whoa.
Now you're not in the military because you took a swing at your drill sergeant.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You got visitors?
What is going on? I'm getting like 1 or 2 frames a second.
Oh. Stream hasn't caught up to that point yet.
All A just spawned in on top of each other.
That slowed right down.
Yeah.
Well, how many ships are there now? 4?
And population, but they're intertwined. China is facing massive economic collapse to be, and population, they're being deterred. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they did spend a good chunk of the 60s, 70s, and 80s going, hey, let's only have sons.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Japan's in the same position. I mean, like Japan, like their population, they're not having kids right now.
Yeah, well,
Their
who's
population
gonna
is
afford
actively
to?
getting older and at a very alarming rate. And it doesn't help that a good portion of their population, upwards of like 1.7 million, are considered a lost generation as such because they've become so disconnected with the world that all they do is,
You know, like their life is just their job.
well, not just their life is their job, but like
They don't have social, like they
they
don't
don't
have
have
friends.
social, they don't have friends, they don't have social, they don't have anything.
Yeah.
Those two hallways are just having a fight. Come on. I need tractor. I need tractor. China is expected to drop to something like 800 million. Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising, honestly. Copper. Fuck you, copper. Tungsten. Tungsten. Oh, this is hard to see. Tungsten. Grundrum. Iron. Quartz. 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 Tungsten. Copper. Copper. Tungsten. 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 So
Quite
this.
the light show coming off that ship.
Yeah. All these. Okay, so these things are useless. Is that it? There's another one up there. I'm not flying all the way towards it. Okay, let's go find those syndromes. $800 million is still a lot, but that's an insane amount of people. Yeah, considering they're like what, 2 or 3 billion right now.
Oh, I don't think it's that high. They're like 1.6 or something, maybe.
Aren't they? Like, I thought them and
I know India and China are above 1 billion. I'm not sure
Each,
how
yeah.
high above 1 billion, but yeah.
I thought they were like 2, if not like 2.5, like 3 kind of thing. Now.
Yeah, I think if you draw a circle that includes all of China and India, like
It's
more
like half
people
the
live
world's
inside of that.
population.
Yeah, more people live inside that circle than outside of it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of frightening.
They're 1.3, I think. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I
Yeah.
had no
That's-
idea. I
so-
thought they were a lot higher than that, but it's still, yeah. But then North America is going the same direction. Like, let's face it, the only people who are breeding nowadays are people you may not
Breeders.
want to breed. The smart people are waiting longer and longer to the point where they sometimes
Well,
just don't have kids, and then
you want to
those
make
that
sure
are
you're
having kids
financially
are
stable.
having like 18 kids and like
Yeah. Well, you want to be financially stable enough to provide a decent life for your child, ideally.
yes, but there
Instead
is
of-
no ideal time to do it though. Like that's
No, not
That's-
not right now when wages have not kept pace with inflation even remotely. You know, when my parents bought their house in Beaumont in 1980, it's like 20 grand. That house is probably worth $500,000 right now.
oh easy.
Buy a $5,000 brand new car. Kimball just trying to keep up with that thing. That's hilarious. Well, that reminds me, the new War Thunder patch came out today too. Well, that's why my computer's going so slow. It's trying to do that update as well.
Oh, good lord.
Apparently, well, there's like 4 different countries get the M109 Paladin now. Speak HE derp gun.
There's the C2 Hercules. There it is. It's Finland really well.
You know, that's the one you already stripped.
No, this one's not even extended. I don't want to target it and have. Oh, there's C2 over here. There's one behind me, and there's one in front of me. Not helping that my misconception Westerners are underpopulated. It's not helped by the misconception many Westerners are under that the world is overpopulated. Well,
No, we could easily support the number of people we've got. It's just that there's no money in it. And money is what people are worried about, not making sure people have enough food to eat.
yeah, because if we were to properly distribute the amount of food and whatnot, we could easily sustain more.
Oh yeah, like we currently produce enough food to feed everyone on the planet. We just throw most of it in the garbage because nobody buys it at this grocery store.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us doing more of what like France does. That if you got a bunch of food coming close to the expiry date, French grocery stores it's against the law to throw it out. You have to donate it to homeless shelters.
Yeah.
A little easier to do in a densely populated country like France.
Okay, if I'm this close, I should be seeing your cargo by now. Parts are overpopulated, but the world as a whole has plenty of room, upwards of 13 billion from what I've
Oh
heard.
yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
It's like, look at the population density of Canada. I think it's
Yeah.
it's pretty low. Of course, nobody wants to live that far up north.
Did you know that the population density of Saskatchewan is 1.9 people per square kilometer? Isn't that stupid?
A lot of Saskatchewan is stupid.
The only really good thing about the province of British Columbia is that they're right next to us. Because Alberta doesn't suck, but Calgary does.
Is that 3 dead trolls or?
3 dead trolls in a baggie. Let me off the ladder. There you go.
Okay, so I'm just gonna close my Star Citizen launcher, and I will run this update overnight because it's on to phase 2, and that's another 90 gigabytes.
Oh good lord.
Yeah. So if we kill the launcher and start it back up, go to live. I'm just gonna play for like half an hour before you gotta call it night.
Yeah, basically a half hour. 2100.
All right. Half hour.
Is there anything in there? Is there anything? There's nothing in this thing.
Tribute some tomfoolery.
Edmonton, no, all of Alberta. It's Ooh, that didn't look good. It's kind of a running joke, and Nathan Fillion actually once said it in, I think it was a Nerd Forge thing, where if you're outside of Alberta, Edmontonians and Calgarians are best friends. If you're inside Alberta, they're heated enemies. It is the strangest thing. Like if you meet, like if somebody from Edmonton meets somebody from Calgary in Los Angeles, fast friends immediately. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how you are, immediately friends. If they meet on the street in Red Deer, I hate you. It's kind of weird.
I blame sports.
Yeah, that's probably it.
The Oilers and Flames fans don't get along. And hell, what is the Calgary football
team? Rough Riders? No.
No, that's Saskatchewan. Stampeders? Calgary
Stampeders?
Stampeders? Yeah, that sounds about right. Calgary Stampeders. The Elkies don't get along.
From what I know, the Oilers-Flames rivalry makes sense. And that's just it. I mean, like,
Yeah, that's
probably most of it. It's the Battle of Alberta, yeah.
Well, there's some political stuff too, because like Ralph Klein wanted to move the capital down to Calgary when he was premier.
Well, and to be fair, it would make sense to be in Calgary.
It is the business center.
It is the business center of the province, but at the same time, who cares?
Yeah.
Not to be a douche about it, but I'm like, who cares if it's the business capital?
Yeah, well, he used to be the mayor of Calgary, so he was a little biased.
Yeah.
It annoys the hell out of me we let a guy with no political sciences education run the province.
Actually,
And he did some good things, and then he did some really, really, really dumb things.
isn't Calgary's CFL team good? I know less about the CFL than I do about the NHL.
They're better than the Edmonton team this year. I don't think we've won a game all year.
What is
Grey Cup should
Alberta's
be
capital?
coming up soon.
Alberta's capital is most definitely Edmonton. Technically, it actually started out as Strathcona.
And then Edmonton got big and swallowed it.
No. Then Edmonton burnt down Strathcona and took the paperwork.
Oh, yeah. That I was not aware of.
Yeah, because the records building used to be in Strathcona, but then a fire happened under suspicious circumstances, and the building that used to house them got transferred over to Edmonton because that was the easiest place to make the new building. And as a result, Edmonton became the bigger political center because they had the records, and records back then was basically all the government did. Again, this ship is going to be empty because back door is opening. Yep, nothing in here either. Fuck you. Calgary was 6-12, Edmonton was 4-14.
But neither of them did spectacularly well. Guess we won't be going to the Grey Cup this year. Although it's a small enough league, maybe we will. I don't know. It's like, what do we even have for teams? Like 8? There's Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary. Saskatchewan shares a team. Winnipeg's got a team. Toronto,
Winnipeg's got
Hamilton.
Toronto.
Is there a team in Quebec?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Alright,
have
I gotta
no idea.
Google it. Like, I don't care nearly enough about it, but I still need to know. It's just... My brain is weird. Yeah, the Argos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Toronto. No, that's Toronto. Toronto's the Argos. Right. No, who is the
Stampeders.
Alouettes? Montreal.
Calgary
Montreal.
Stampeders.
Who the hell are the Red Blacks?
The Red Blacks, that's Ottawa, I do believe.
Okay, Ottawa's got a team now.
I think. Holy Titan Avenger. Batman?
We got Winnipeg, BC, Calgary, Saskatchewan, Edmonton, Toronto, Montreal, Hamilton, Ottawa. So we got 9 teams. Winnipeg's had 14 wins this year, 4 losses. That's Toronto's 16-2, so they're going to the Grey Cup.
Of course, there's a possibility. Corsairs should have cargo. Yeah, Corsairs have cargo. At least this one does. Oh, that one does too. I think I saw that the CFL expanding to Atlantic Canada soon. Yeah, that would make sense. Party invite from Jeff. Yes.
Yay.
Halifax should be a big enough location. I would believe St. John's as well, but I don't think St. John would be.
Yeah, like it'd be hard to fill a stadium in St. John.
Just period. Never mind with
Just-
people who want to see football.
Yeah. You'd want to build the stadium in Dildo. Because there's so many options on what shape you could make it.
Where's the door to these things? Where's the control panel to a Corsair? I should know this, but I don't.
Newfoundland is the best place for silly place names.
Nope. Equip. Keep that on me. Where's the, Oh, maybe this is... this looks... Oh, this looks good. There we go. Wow, it's that far forward. Okay, interesting. Hey, what do we got here? Ooh, gold. Definitely taking gold. Big old box of gold. Iron. Fuck you, iron. Rundrum. No, I'm not doing Rundrum. Tungsten, we're doing here.
bugger.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, the train doors open. I didn't even move towards the train. The train just parked, doors open, and I fell through the platform.
Oh, bugger.
I'm pretty sure I got back to menu before I hit the ground. We shall find out momentarily.
Titanium. Bugger off. Iron. Bugger. Titanium. Titanium. Iron.
Days, I wonder why we even keep playing this game until it's a little more ironed out.
It's 'cause honestly,
Nothing better to play.
yeah. Well, the thing I like about Star Citizen more than anything else is just the variety of shit you can do.
Yeah, like, you don't have to do anything, but you can do a bunch of weird stuff. I'm in the hab, or okay, good, I'm in the habs.
Are you in a bedgown?
Nope,
Yay!
still got all my kit. Yeah, if I died again, I was gonna have to go off and find where I bought this armor again and replace it. Because I like the Inquisitor stuff. I just wish we still had the options for all the different colors.
Yeah.
Instead of chrome or black and purple.
Maybe one day once they get a couple more systems in, we can find
Yeah.
places that actually sell decent colored stuff.
Or that's what people with the Banu Merchantment will do. They'll just run around, loot the hell out of places, and try and amass armor sets that you can sell to people at a pretty decent markup, going, hey, I found all the pieces of this particular color of this particular armor.
Yeah.
If you'd like to buy it, give me $500,000.
Alright.
Apparently all the trains are all stacked up. I've got a 2-minute wait.
That's lovely. Oh, you still around, Supernova? You've been a bit quiet for the last little bit. You bugger off, I wouldn't blame you one little bit. Okay, all of these Corsairs have got stuff. Oh, this is gonna be this is. This field used to be much bigger. I think there was at least they tried to put a team in San Antonio. I don't know if they'd go that far south. I would think like Minnesota and those kind of states would be the first ones hit. I would imagine, anyways. I honestly don't know.
Didn't Arizona have a CFL team for a couple of years? Like they put them.
It's
way down
possible.
there.
I mean,
because snowbirds, right? There's like a whole lot of Canadians live down there.
well, yeah, I suppose that's fair enough. Yeah, I honestly don't know. That's a good point, though.
Okay, train is corporeal this time. Good.
Corporeal trains are good.
And what I can do while I travel on the train.
That's why the Albendome was sure, whatever that is. Never forget the Alamo. Too late. Already forgot. Tunk. Open sesame. What do we got? 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 Titanium. Crap. Copper. Crap. Terranite. 2 SUs of Terranite is not worth it. Copper, don't care. Titanium, don't care. Copper. That's 3 SU of Terranite. 2 SU of Bexalite. Everything else is crap. Yep, okay, don't care. The Alamo Dome is an indoor stadium currently hosts the University of Texas at San Antonio football team, but it was built to draw a CFL team or an NFL team. Yeah. The more you know. Do 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 do.
Alright, Cuddy Red's got a crossfield. That should get me there quick enough.
Quartz. Fuck you, Quartz. Quartz. Fuck you, Quartz. More Quartz. Fuck you, Quartz. Gold. Ooh, that's a SU gold. The gold I'll take. Quartz. Fuck you, Quartz. Unfortunately for Santa Ana, it didn't work. Bexalite. Ooh, Bexalite, Bexalite. Corundrum. Let's find this Bexalite here.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's why we got a bunch of German in the chat. You're on the Euro server.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's... Why is that guy sprechen de Deutsch at me?
Because the Deutsch.
Well, not at me, but...
Or at near you.
Yeah, just in the chat. Like, I don't know anything about German, other than my name is bastardized.
Do you speak German? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Hein?
A little bit. I understand more than I speak. But that's only because of the family. My mother was actually born in Germany. Like... More gold?
Hey, that's interesting.
What?
Just opened the hangar doors and a bunch of wreckage fell on top of my ship.
Copper. Copper. Titanium, and that's everything in there. Okay. Gold. Go, gold! Let's gold with me. Still drives me nuts. One of my subordinates, one of my corporals, actually the corporal I had over in Romania, she got a 4-year outcan to Germany. God, that would have been nice. Hey, you're posted to Germany now. Get. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. Okay, let's pull that pull down. Put the big boxes on top there. There's a pool in Arizona baseball stadium. Oh yeah? Why would you put a pool in a baseball stadium?
Cooler if it was in the middle of the field.
True. True story.
If you could drop the ball right in the middle of the pool, it's a guaranteed infield home run.
Damn it! What's the most you get the barrel? Oh, the gold. Gold goes up there on top of the thingy.
That's a big box of gold.
That entire stack right there is all gold.
That's a lot of gold.
And then I have neon, slam, gold, and barrel, I think. Nice, that's 3 out of the 4.
You gonna turn into gold member?
Gold member, I love gold! Used to the packaging and things. Possibly.
At least you don't have to calculate the weight and make sure it's balanced.
Oh, dude. Although I'm getting pretty good at it. I've been teaching it enough the last little bit. The only hard times I have now is actually coming up with the cargo load. I can do the weight and I can show people how to do the weights and how to do all the calculations and things, but it's like, okay, so put this, this, and this, and this. And like, okay, so you have to use your imagination. Okay, so what kind of stuff are we actually putting into this plane? This. Oh, okay. Terralite. Tungsten. There's my watch telling me it's bedtime. Bexalite. There's another big box. Terranite.
Yeah, I was helping one of the new guys at work figure out some grading for a landfill, and I realized that I know way too much about landfills now. I've been doing this for too long. It's like, why do I understand the reasoning behind why we build it this way? I shouldn't know that. That's for engineers to worry about. Lots more drugs?
No, that was just a bunch of crap. Corundrum and iron and crap. Got 2 more to go. I'm just coming up on number 2 right now. Hit that door open. Is that a no then? Is that a no then for what? What am I? Oh shit! What did I miss? Their pool in Arizona baseball stadium. LOL. You're probably used to this. Used to the packaging of things.
If only you had a multi-tool instead of a forklift, though.
Dude, if I had an... Whoa, baby. Oh, mommy. Would that be awesome? Where's my ship? There's my ship. Okay, so these are two reasonably big things of turn I can take with me. Yeah, if I had a freaking... Oh, man, that'd be nice. I don't understand the question. You're probably used to this, used to the packaging. I mean, part of my job is...
Cargo management.
Well, it's not so much cargo management, it's more... we are the SMEs in our world for dangerous cargo. Like, I'm one of the few traffic techs that I know who's ever actually shipped radioactive material. Because where did that box go? Where's another box? I swear there was another box. There it is. I think that's it. There it is. Yeah, because like there's all the rules and regulations behind it. Because you have to know all the rules and regulations, you have to abide by all the rules and regulations, and some of the rules and regulations are just there to make life hard.
So is this the last one you got to pull junk out of?
Yeah, there's one more there. Like if you find the one that doesn't have the back door open.
This one's like a kilometer away. Here we go.
So I'm used to the packaging of that kind of stuff because I'm the final word of whether or not a package of dangerous goods gets to go.
I'm apparently trespassing.
Do you want a mission?
Yeah, I could just trespass too.
Nuclear waste containers are crazy. They really are. Actually, the thing that makes me giggle more than nuclear waste containers is cashews and other nuts. Because shipped in bulk by sea, they're dangerous goods.
Is there like a flammability issue with them or something?
Self-ignition. It's the oils. In bulk, they can self-ignite.
Weird.
Like you wouldn't yeah, pistachios shipped in bulk in like by sea, like the way you'd ship like huge, like 200 or 300 tons of pistachio nuts. That is a fire risk because that's possibility of self-ignition. It's kind of freaky. Although I will be the first one to say batteries, and specifically lithium-ion batteries, are the bane of my existence.
let's open the door.
Something with the ability to destroy a train when you ram it with said train versus very little nut boy. Yeah. Did I open the door of this one?
Hey, we've got Terranite.
Oh, this
We've got
one
more
didn't open
gold.
either. Didn't open this one either.
We've got more gold.
Gold is what I've been pulling out mostly. But the last one I hit just had 2 big boxes of Terranite, so I took them too.
Yep. Vexilite.
And then somewhere out here there's like 4 or 5 Connie Androms as well.
Oh yeah. Okay, Corundum we'll just put back on the grid.
But I'm gonna check this last bird and I'm probably gonna go sell because I gotta call it.
Yep, well, that makes sense. We're putting all the good stuff outside.
Iron. Corundum. Quartz. 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 God damn it. Why does it all gotta be crap? Copper. Corundum. Iron. Yep. Alright. This one's shit.
Got size 4 guns all over. Well, not all over. Just the 2.
Should have 4 on the nose.
Oh yeah, I guess so. There's some underneath, aren't there?
Yep. And each one of them will have 4 4s. And each one of size 4 of these things should be like $3 grand.
Yeah, still not worth the effort.
This is just me or our British accents over it. I don't think there is an accent I find sexy. I know a lot of people do find them. I just
I suppose
I know,
it
like-
depends on the dialect too. Like some accents have a backwoods dialect that's just difficult. Like there's some Scottish accents that are just you
see,
don't
I
understand.
never had
how
any
they
issue
do
with
it.
Scottish. Okay, so you gonna load me up, or are you gonna take that stuff?
Oh no, we'll just put it all in yours. I don't have cargo in mine. Like
That's
I
why I
could
was
fit,
wondering.
like-
I mean, like I don't know how much you were gonna take and what was. I
You
like
could fit
Russian
the teeny
accent. They
boxes.
sound like me. The Russian accent is very good. Yes.
Can you get that thing a little closer? Or we're
I was gonna leave it right here because I didn't want to. I don't know how close I am. I'm not.
like 100 meters out. All right, I can just move
Hold
stuff
on.
towards you.
I'm coming closer. Getting back in the
Okay.
seat. Coming closer.
Pulling the box in.
Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, that's perfectly good.
Yep. The one accent I wish I could do is the one accent I actually can't do is German. I've never been able to do a German accent. It's probably because of my grandparents. Like the German accent is what they had, and therefore I don't hear it. It's the one accent I wouldn't mind getting though, but I don't know how to like. Get off the ladder. Thank you. Okay, so what do we got here? Terranite. Terranite. This Terranite. That's Terranite, yes. Nice light.
Oh, that was supposed to go on top.
Nice light. That's gold. We can put the gold with the gold. That's gold. That's a big thing of gold, okay.
And there's an even bigger thing of gold.
Okay. The even bigger thing of gold right in front of the big gold pile. This gold on top of that gold. And then put the little gold on top of that. Alrighty. Off to sell the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Swiss German, Austrian German, or German German. Okay, so my entire family is German German. My grandfather comes from a little town, Freiburg, is northeast Germany. It's a little mining town. My grandmother and my mother, for that matter, come from Biberach, which is a smaller farming kind of a community, although it's still 30,000 people. But that one's Biberach is closer to Munich, so the southwest of Germany. Okay, Crusader L4, set route. Where is my jump marker? Where's the jump marker? There.
Quantum travel engaged.
Jumping. Because I'm jumping, my door is not closing. I love the fact that I can jump without the door closed. Yes, I get it. You don't have to look at me like I'm crazy. I'm going to sell, then we're going to bed. Relax.
I'm gonna turn my ambulance lights off.
I want to go to Austria. Austria is a beautiful country. Austria, well, that whole area is just really pretty. I've been there a couple of times. Usually for not very long, but I mean, like, I have been there a couple of times. I do need to do more time in Germany, though. Maybe once I retire. Because I'm probably not going anywhere anytime soon. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Plus, anywhere I go, has to take a kitten. Right? Right? Say you're going with me anywhere I go. Yep. Looking at me like I've got two heads. Austria and Switzerland, Northern Italy, I guess. Northern Italy would be kind of nifty. Austria and Switzerland, yeah. I also thoroughly enjoyed Romania. I really enjoyed Romania. And not just because everything was dirt cheap. Alps. That's the point. Yeah, the Alps are really nice. But the mountains to me aren't as big a draw. It's more the people and the culture. Because if I wanted mountains, I have mountains, what? 4 hours away?
Not even 3.
Yeah. I wonder if Romania and Moldova are going to unite. Yeah. Honestly, don't know if Romania or Moldova. I wouldn't imagine. It's possible, but I don't think so. Like, they are 2 separate countries for a reason. But it's possible. Anything's possible. I know there is some talk about it happening, but I just don't see it happening. Okay. What the fuck, over? Open your map.
Okay.
Look at where the
And
quantum
then-
snare events are compared to the plane of the planets.
Oh. Wonder how you get down there.
Or up there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's very strange.
You can't just set route straight to the quantum snare event?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oof. So jumping out to micro and back has pretty much drained my entire gas tank.
Pretty
Hey,
sure
let me
Romania
jump
and
so I have
Moldova
enough
are
to get
different countries because, like everything else, Stalin. No, but like, there's gonna be more than that because Stalin would have combined them if he could have. Because it's easier to put pressure on one government than put pressure on 2 governments. I don't know.
Quantum travel complete.
Come on. Jump. Or not.
Quantum travel.
Stolen fuck everything. At least that's what the commies told me. Stalin did fuck up a lot
Quantum
of shit.
travel complete.
Including his own country. Meow. I'm gonna be on way too late. Just getting into sell because I'm probably not gonna be able to sell all of this in one go.
Yeah. Well, then you can always just take back off the bed log. You don't have to sell it tonight.
What I might just do is I might just leave it all in one place. That way, when I do get on tomorrow, and I can just sell,
You are
and I
clear to
can
launch.
keep track of how much I sell and when I sell. But at the same time, it would probably be a good idea to at least try and sell what I can tonight.
Please
That way,
proceed to
because
assign
that way when I
landing
get
bay.
on tomorrow, it's less time waiting around.
One would hope.
Twas 1940.
That's the space station.
Landing gear down.
There's our Hercules in my hangar. A crash Hercules in my hangar, but there's a Hercules in my hangar. Well, let's see if it's corporeal. Nice and slow. No, it just disappeared. That was weird. Alright.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines off.
It was 1940, unless you don't trust Google. I don't understand that. I trust Google about as much as I trust any other source. Which isn't much. The only good thing with Google is you can usually verify the sources. I never take an answer from Google itself, but as long as Google points me to somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, as best as you can figure out, and verify those sources, then I'm good with that. Would I take it as gospel truth? No, but I don't take anything as gospel truth. Even things I know, like even things I've actively done, I don't take as gospel truth. I always, every once in a while, find it a fun little hobby just to hang a question mark on everything I know and understand.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
I'm
Retrieval
parking in
System.
somebody else's stall. That's fine.
Move to storage. Let's go see how much money we make off of this. And I'm probably just gonna log out here to call it a night.
Yeah, do what you got to do. My vehicle is being impounded. Oh.
Yeah. The gospel truth, that's another thing for an atheist to say. Yeah. Idioisms. Idioisms. Whatever that word is. It's just a method of speaking. No demand for slam or neon.
That sucks.
I have over $500,000 worth of gold in there, though. I have $475,000 worth of gold here, and it's selling for a reduced cost. So once I actually get it back,
Yeah, that'll be nice.
that'll be a good chunk of change. Yeah. Okay. So that'll
Yep,
sit. I'm calling it.
I am also quitting.
At which point I said, good night, Supernova. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I shall see you back here Thursday at some point. Because that's kind of what I'm thinking. Tuesday, Thursdays, and then at some point over the weekend, possibly, maybe. I don't know, the weekend when it's kind of iffy. But I'm definitely going to do Tuesdays, Thursdays. That's what I'm thinking as the schedule. So,
The taco days.
taco days. Taco. Oh, now I want a taco. Hey, night.